What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, then thank you for stopping by. If you've seen a previous video, then thank you for coming back. Today we're going to be watching the highly requested Shawshank Redemption. But before we get started, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who has liked, subscribed and commented on the video so far. I've had loads of new suggestions for films to watch, so if you don't see them coming up in the next week or two, just know that they are on the list and I am planning to see them at some time. Likewise, if you enjoyed this video or any of the other videos and you haven't subscribed, hit that button, and then when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I can open the community tab and you guys can then have some more input on what I watch, and we can run some polls and things like that. Also, check out my new t-shirt. Cool beans, right? Now I don't have to worry about looking for something to wear every time I want to make a video. So today's video, The Shawshank Redemption from 1994, is directed by Frank Darabont, who I think had something to do with the Walking Dead series. It stars Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman, who are two guys in prison. I don't know why they're in prison. I haven't seen the film. I know a little bit about it. Obviously, I know they're in prison. I know a lot of Morgan Freeman's narration quotes, I think, come from this. I think there's something with a chessboard. Maybe Tim Robbins steals pieces from a chessboard from the warden. Looking at the poster here, it looks like it's probably set in the 1940s or 1950s. I've avoided the synopsis, so I don't know what it's actually about. To be honest, it looks really boring and it's like nearly 2.5 hours long. But everybody loves it. It's highly recommended. It's critically acclaimed, so it should be a good one. So without any further ado, let's just jump straight in. Okay, that music sounds pretty old already. Morgan Freeman. That was the day I met Andy Dufresne. Oh, William Sadler. Isn't he the guy from Armageddon? No, I don't think he is actually. That William Fichtner. Hey, Clancy Brown. He was in Starship Troopers. This sounds like money. Oh, it's bullets. Oh, and a gun. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, so he's drunk and he's got a gun. That's not a good start.
Confrontation you had with your wife the night that she was murdered.
Okay. So I'm guessing this is why he goes to prison.
She was very bitter. She said she wanted a divorce in Reno.
He was in The Walking Dead.
Your response. What happened after you argued with your wife? Quentin, the golf pro at the Snowden Hills Country Club, the man you had recently discovered was your wife's lover.
Damn, man.
Mostly I wanted to scare them.
When they arrived, you went up to the house and murdered them.
I got back in the car and I drove home to sleep it off.
The cleaning woman shows up, finds your wife in bed with her lover, riddled with .38 caliber bullets. The police dragged that river for 3 days and nary a gun was found.
Hey, it can't be easy to find a gun in a river, though.
Since I am innocent of this crime, sir, I find it decidedly inconvenient that the gun was never found.
It's a valid point.
Likewise with fingerprints, and most of all...
Hey, Roger Deakins! I love Roger Deakins. He did the cinematography for like Blade Runner and stuff. He's so good.
A revolver holds 6 bullets, not 8. This was revenge. Stop to reload so that he could shoot each of them again.
Unless it was a different gun. I mean, the evidence is kind of against him at the moment.
I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences.
Oh, wow. What's that, like 70 years? Is it 35 years for a life sentence? They didn't give him the death penalty, though. So I guess that's something. Hey, Morgan Freeman, the man who never seems to age.
You've served 20 years of a life sentence?
Yes, sir.
You feel you've been rehabilitated?
I'm a changed man. No longer a danger to society.
Where was that him then? That's like the young Morgan Freeman version. Yeah, I guess we're going to find out what he did.
How'd it go? Same old shit, different day.
Yeah,
Hey, who's that little guy? He looks out of place.
it happened.
Hey, Reggie.
Ah, okay.
So when Andy Dufresne came to me in 1949 and asked me to smoke...
1949, there we go. It's a very elaborate looking prison. Looks like something you'd get here in the UK, like a manor or an estate or something.
Andy came to Shawshank Prison in early 1947 for murdering his wife and the fella she was banging. He'd been vice president of a large Portland bank.
Oh, wow. So he was pretty successful then. They give him a really nice welcoming, aren't they? It looks like they haven't had a chance to change either. Like they've gone straight from the courthouse.
Smoke's a coin. Better choice.
Smoke.
You're out some smoke, son, let me tell you.
Hey, when you're so smart, you call it.
I'll take the chubby fat ass there.
I must admit I didn't think much of Andy the first time I laid eyes on him.
Must be quite terrifying to be turning up to a prison for the first time and having all those people like shouting and screaming at you.
A tall drink of water with a silver spoon up his ass. 10 cigarettes. All right, who's gonna prove me wrong?
Further right! Ice front!
Hey, hang on a minute. Are they going to get naked and then sprayed and beaten? Because there was a computer game that came out on the PlayStation maybe 2 or 3 years ago. People said it was ripping off the Shawshank Redemption.
My name is Williams, and this is my prison. Any questions?
Yeah. When are we allowed visitors in here?
Let's go. Inside. Hey, relax. I can do it. Go.
I'm Mr. Norton, the warden. Any questions?
When do we eat?
Oh, you're going to get beaten.
Fucker!
Your ass belongs to me. Welcome to Shawshank.
Move out of the cage, go to your left, pick up your clothes and Bible. Next man up.
Hey, what's the purpose of that? Just hosing them down? It's not like they're disinfecting them or getting rid of lice or anything.
And burning and half blind from that delousing shit they throw on you.
Okay.
And when they put you in, new fish come close to madness the first night. Somebody always breaks down crying. It's as good a thing to bet on as any, I guess. I had my money on Andy Dufresne.
I don't know, I think the chubby guy, he looked like he was going to break first.
Lights out!
Badass.
Yeah, he's breaking.
I don't belong here.
We have a winner!
Morgan Freeman's just lost a lot of cigarettes.
I want to go home. I want my mother.
Yeah, it must be terrifying though. Be awful.
What is your malfunction, you fat barrel of monkey spunk?
Monkey spunk.
I ain't supposed to be here.
Open that cell.
Man, he's going to get a battering. Going to make an example so all the other new people won't do the same. But it's really bad. You don't expect to go to prison and get beaten up by the guards. Wow, you can really hear it with the audio. You just hear sounds of steps all around my head. It's very immersive. Ah, unlucky.
Are you going to eat that? Do you mind? That's nice and ripe.
Probably got some good protein in that. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. That was really good writing, that was. But when you get mugged now, though, he's like showing off that he's got like a lot of product there.
Smell my ass. Why don't you give him some of his cigarettes instead?
Hey, Tyrell, how's that horse of mine doing anyway?
Dude, doesn't fucking matter what his name was. He's dead.
Hey, that's Drake from Aliens.
Anybody get to you?
Hey, he's part of the Ginger Army as well.
Hey, we all need friends in here. I could be a friend to you. Hard to get. I like that.
It wasn't until a month went by that he finally opened his mouth to say more than 2 words to somebody. That somebody was me.
Morgan Freeman seems to be quite like high up in the hierarchy in the prison.
Everybody in here is innocent. Did you know that? Hey, what you in here for?
Didn't do it. Nor fucked me.
I understand you're a man that knows how to get things. I wonder if you might get me a rock hammer.
That a toothbrush is a non-lethal object, isn't it?
Wow. Not in a prison, it's not.
Looks like a miniature pickaxe.
What's he going to do? Like, tunnel his way out of the wall?
Sisters have taken quite a liking to you.
Don't suppose it would help any if I explained to them I'm not homosexual.
Neither are they. They have to be human first. They don't qualify.
I can see that coming up later on. I don't know what's going to happen, though.
If I were you, I'd grow eyes in the back of my head.
You'll understand when you see the rock hammer.
It's going to be tiny, right? Like a toffee hammer.
Name's Red.
Red. Why do they call you that?
Maybe it's because I'm Irish. He had on an invisible coat that would...
They seem to have a lot of freedoms and things in the prison. I mean, he's in for double life for murder, but then the guy next to him had a belt on. And I think a lot of prisons, especially high security prisons, you wouldn't be having belts and baseballs and all these straps and things.
And it was right. I finally got the joke. It will take a man about 600 years to tunnel under the wall with one of these.
I wonder what he's going to use it for then. Maybe he's going to make sculptures or something. Well, I can't see them letting him keep a hammer in a prison.
Friend, here's your book.
We're running low on Hexite. Get on back and patch us up some.
It looks like the camera's lopsided. That's really weird. Oh, wait. Somebody's going to jump him. I guess in the gay guys. Yeah.
Get this in your eyes, it blinds you.
Honey.
I want him to win, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Better that way.
I wish I could tell you that Andy fought a good fight. But prison is no fairy tale world. He never said who did it. But we all knew.
They always have to beat people. I don't get that. You're in a prison and outnumbered. It's not like he could go anywhere.
Kept at him. Sometimes he was able to fight him off.
Oh, what? They keep going after as well. I thought it was just a one-off.
That's how it went for Andy. I do believe those first 2 years were the worst for him.
Yeah, that sucks.
I need a dozen volunteers for a week's work.
It was outdoor detail.
Ellis Redding.
That's what he called him, Red.
He says, sorry to inform you, but your brother just died.
Oh, damn, Byron. I'm sorry to hear that.
35,000. That's what he left me. Dumb shit. What do you think the government's gonna do to me?
He's a banker. He could probably help him out.
Some people really got it off. At the end of the year, you figure the tax wrong, you gotta pay him out of your own pocket. Purple. The man never gets a break. That's the truth.
Question is, will he get a beating first, though?
Hey! Mr. Hadley, do you trust your wife?
No.
Oh, that's funny. You're gonna look funnier sucking my dick with no teeth. Do you think she'd go? Step aside, Mert. This fucker's having himself an accident. There's no reason.
How is he really going to throw him off the roof?
If you want to keep all that money, give it to your wife. The IRS allows a one-time only gift to your spouse for up to $60,000.
If you get the forms, I'll prepare them for you. I'd only ask 3 beers apiece for each of my co-workers.
He's getting the prisoners more on his side as well this way.
And that's how it came to pass. We sat and drank with the sun on our shoulders and felt like free men.
Thanks. Gave up drinking.
So he did it all for them.
Chess. And there's a game of kings.
What?
Civilized, strategic.
Yeah, see, he's working smarter.
I want to carve the pieces myself. What are you in for?
Murder. Same as you.
It looks like really soft rock on the wall.
Me?
What do you want?
Rita Hayworth.
I don't have a stuff down in front of my pants right now, I'm sorry to say.
But is he dreaming or something?
But I'll get her.
I feel like he's dreaming. Yeah, who are these guys?
I say fuck off!
Man, they're still getting him.
Ain't you gonna scream?
Trouble is, they'll probably put him in solitary or something for causing trouble. Because he won't talk about it.
And you want to swallow what I give you to swallow.
But you should know that sudden serious brain injury causes the victim to bite down hard.
See, he's always like playing the mind games.
Boggs didn't put anything in Andy's mouth. What they did do is beat him within an inch of his life. Andy spent a month in the infirmary.
A month? Wow.
Boggs spent a week in the hole.
I wonder if they'll give up or if they'll do it even more. Get revenge. Hey, is this because he helped him with his taxes?
No!
Oh, they're gonna kill him.
Two things never happened again after that. The sisters never laid a finger on Andy again. And Boggs never walked again.
Fucking hell.
To my knowledge, he lived out the rest of his days drinking his food through a straw.
I really fucked him up.
I'm thinking Andy could use a nice welcome back when he gets out of the infirmary.
That's crazy. At least he's kind of got that guard like on his side.
Man likes to play chess. Let's get him some rocks.
Yeah, he's playing chess with all the people in the prison.
Also got a big shipment in that week. Cigarettes, chewing gum, and of course, the most important item.
Okay.
Rita Hayworth herself.
When he was asking for her, I thought he was dreaming and he was asking to actually get the woman.
Tossing the cells. Heads up. Tossing the cells.
On your feet.
Oh. I wonder if he's going to find the hammer and if he's going to take it or not take it. There's a lot of posters. He could have dug little holes behind the posters.
Pleased to see you reading this.
Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh.
But I prefer, I'm the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life.
John chapter 8, verse 12.
He's a very intelligent man.
I hear you're good with numbers.
Some contraband here, but nothing getting it twisted over.
Can't say I approve of this. But I suppose exceptions can be made.
Yeah, he wants something from him. I wonder what.
Salvation lies within.
Yes, sir.
Is his little hammer inside? Because that'd be a cool line if he had a hammer inside.
Excuse.
Well, here she is. Shawshank Prison Library.
Dufresne!
That's him. That's the one.
He wants advice, doesn't he?
Thinking about maybe setting up some kind of trust fund for my kids' education.
Why don't we have a seat and talk to him? I'm a convicted murderer who provides sound financial planning. So expanding the library, get some new books in there.
Budget stretched thin as it is.
I see.
But he's a banker, so he could look at the funding and reevaluate everything.
I'd like to try, with your permission. I'll write a letter a week. They can't ignore me forever.
The following April, Andy did tax returns for half the guards at Shawshank.
You gotta cut him some slack for this.
Red, Andy, it's Brooks.
I'm gonna cut his fucking throat.
Hey, what?
Hey, what's he? Why? Why?
It's the only way they'd let me stay.
Oh, he's up for parole or something then. He doesn't want to leave. I mean, he has been there for 45 years. It must be pretty hard to change.
I come in here to say fare thee well. Ain't you heard his parole come through?
Ain't no bug. It's just...
Been in there for so long.
The man's been in here 50 years, Hayward. 50 years. This is all he knows. Outside, he's nothing.
Red, I do believe you're talking out of your ass.
No, he's speaking the truth.
First you hate him,
You get used to it, I guess. And
you get used to him.
yeah. It's a lot like people in the army as well. When they come out, they don't know what to do with themselves.
Oh, yeah? Send you here for life. It's exactly what they take.
You go on now.
I feel like he's going to kill himself.
You're free.
Oh, okay. He does actually leave. Kind of sad, really. Imagine how much the actual world has changed in 50 years. All the cars and TVs and radio and all those different things that he's never seen before.
On the outside, I saw an automobile once when I was a kid, but
It'd be overwhelming as well, wouldn't it?
got me into this halfway house and a job bagging groceries at the foodway.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to stay. I think he's either going to kill himself or he's going to end up back in prison somehow.
I don't like it here. I'm tired of being afraid all the time. I've decided not to stay.
Oh, no.
Like me.
Oh, he's going to hang himself. I kind of feel like committing a crime would be the better thing to do. At least he'd still be alive. And it'd be somewhere where he was happier. He seemed like a nice guy.
P.S. Tell Haywood I'm sorry.
Not like the rapey guy. The rapey guy deserved it. He didn't deserve it. He died because he couldn't cope with being outside after what the prison had done to him. Essentially, the prison killed him.
He should have died in here.
All this. You tell me, fuck stick, they're all addressed to you.
He's finally got his books.
Please stop sending us.
All this cleared up before.
It's like a theme of perseverance here as well. Like, keep trying till you succeed kind of thing.
From now on, I'll write 2 letters a week instead of 1.
Crazy enough.
Oh, he's got vinyls as well. Man, they're going to kick off hearing that. His toilet rolls on backwards as well. Let me know in the comments, do you have the paper over the front or over the back? Over the back is wrong. You know it. Is he going to put it over the speaker system? He'll get in so much trouble for that. Everything he's worked for so far.
I don't want to know. Something that's left unsaid. It pissed the warden off something awful.
Yeah, he's going to be fuming.
Turn that off! Turn that off!
Turn it up. He's going to beat him.
You're mine now.
I guess it was worth it, though.
Andy got 2 weeks in the hole for that little stunt.
Oh, he didn't beat him.
What are you talking about?
Hope.
It's a dangerous thing.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, he's back again.
Feel you've been rehabilitated?
I think these things are always pointless. They never get parole, do they?
And I can honestly say I'm a changed man.
He's just saying the same things. Just going through the motions.
Change it to society here.
Yeah, see, after that previous speech about hope, and then that scene, you could clearly see in his face that he'd lost hope. So at some point, he's going to have to regain hope. Maybe the next parole meeting.
Little parole rejection present.
See, the harmonica symbolizes hope, and it's reminding him of all the things on the outside now. It's very well written. So it's got to be, what, about 1960 now? No, 10-year anniversary, 1957. I wonder if we'll see him come out then in, I don't know, what, the 80s or something. That'd be interesting.
In 1959, he made deals with book clubs.
Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. Dumbass.
You like it. It's about a prison break.
That was also the year Warden Norton instituted his famous Inside Out program. Of course, Norton failed to mention there are 100 different ways to skim off the top. And oh my Lord, how the money rolled in.
If this keeps up, you're gonna... I need this new highway contract.
And behind every shady deal, there was Andy.
Hey, he knows where the safe is. I suppose he was in for murder and not bank robbery, though.
Get my stuff down to the laundry.
The problem with having all that money is sooner or later you're going to have to explain where it came from.
I send that money out into the real world, and when it comes back...
Clean as a virgin's honey pot.
She's laundering the money for the warden. So the warden's like becoming a super criminal. If he's not careful, he'll end up in prison as well. And people won't like that. Prisoners will fuck him up.
Randall Stevens. Man with the bank accounts. He doesn't exist.
Does this mean there's new people coming? Yeah. I wonder who we're going to get. And now Andy Dufresne is like higher up.
Young punk. Mr. Rock and Roll.
You've done us stretching Cashman, right?
You don't seem to be a very good thief.
Yeah, well, what the hell you know about it, Capone?
turned out, Tommy had himself a young wife and a new baby girl.
Thinking maybe trying for my high school equivalency here. You helped a couple fellows with that.
Tim Robbins is definitely looking older now.
Boy found brains he never knew he had.
He seems to be becoming a main character pretty quick.
Before long, Andy started him on his course requirements. The same reason he hung his fantasy girlies on the wall.
Fuck it! Feel bad. Let him down. What's he in here for anyway?
Caught his wife in bed with some golf pro. Greased them both.
About 4 years ago. Stretch.
Whoa, did he kill his wife?
Get a new cellmate in. I say to him, yeah, Elmo, who'd you kill?
Gives me shit. So I killed him. Him and this tasty bitch he was with.
Damn.
And that's the best part. She's fucking this Prixie, this golf pro, but she's married some other guy. I'm a hotshot banker. And he's the one they pinned it on.
Fuck, he's giving it all out. So now we know, like, Andy didn't do it. Andy's got, I suppose he hasn't got proof. It's just a rumor.
Say, that's the most amazing story I ever heard.
How can you be so obtuse? If I were to ever get out, I would never mention what goes on.
Oh, shit.
Don't you ever mention money to me again, you sorry son of a bitch.
Sir, I didn't...
Solitary, a month.
A month? Fuck.
What's the matter with you?
Get him out of here.
Come on, somebody say...
Wow, what a dick. Oh, is this going to be his test
Board
score?
of Education. Well, shit.
I guess he passed.
The kid passed. C+ average. Thought you'd like to know.
Man, imagine being stuck in a box like that for a month.
Warden wants to talk.
Not here?
That's what the man said.
Wait, whenever you go outside in a dark place, you're going to get a smashing, so this could go bad. People are always nice to you just before they smash your face in.
The right thing to do. Hard to know what that is.
Oh, maybe they kill him. He came in really quick and became a major character really quick.
If what you told Dufresne was the truth.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Would you be willing to swear before a judge and jury?
I feel like he's going to kill him and maybe blame it on Dufresne.
Just give me that chance.
No, man, he's going to pop you.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. That's classic villain behavior. Always nice right before they kill you. Damn.
I'm sure by now you've heard. Young, less than a year to go, trying to escape.
So I wonder if he's being such a dick because he's trying to hide all the corrupt stuff he's done, or he's been a dick because he can't let people see that they've imprisoned an innocent man.
Nothing stops. Or am I being obtuse?
The little pin he's got on his jacket looks like a dick. Just like him.
Give him another month to think about it.
Another month. Fucking hell. He'd go crazy.
You think you'll ever get out of here? Me? I'll tell you where I'd go. To Huatanil. It's in Mexico. Buy some worthless old boat and fix it up new. In a place like that, I could use a man that knows how to get things.
I wonder if he'll eventually get out and then we'll see him in Mexico.
This is just shitty pipe dreams.
Yeah, but that's the way it was before, and then he accomplished all those different things with the library and that.
Get busy living or get busy dying. If you ever get out of here, do me a favor. There's a big hayfield up near Buxton. A long rock wall. At the base of that wall, you'll find a rock. There's something buried under it I want you to have.
What, Andy?
Yeah, what's in there? What's buried there? I don't think it'd just be money.
I'm really worried about him.
He asked me for a length of rope.
I don't think he'd kill himself. The whole premise so far has been hope.
Lickety split. Want to get home.
More likely going to kill the warden.
Get my stuff down the laundry. And Shine my shoes.
He's definitely planning something.
That was the longest night of my life.
Man missing, I'll thump your skull for you.
All right, fatty.
You better be sick or dead.
Yeah, he's not dead. Maybe he's just like chilling out.
Hear me?
Oh my holy God.
What? Oh, damn it. At least show us. What, he stole his shoes? And his clothes. Has he escaped and he's taken the warden's clothes as a disguise?
Friend of his.
How did he get up though? All he had was the
What
rope.
do you mean he just wasn't here? Say that to me again. But sir,
I like that Einstein picture.
see that, hey? Am I blind, hey?
The Einstein picture is almost mocking the warden. It's like mocking his intelligence.
Let's go. Move your butts.
I wonder what other pictures he's got on the walls. I feel like they might be like a clue, like an Easter egg. There's lots from Mexico, I guess that is.
Man up and vanished like a fart in the wind. Nothing left but some damn rocks on the windowsill. One big damn conspiracy, and everyone's in on it, including her.
Here's a hole. There's a hole behind the poster. Yeah. Man, I said at the start he could hide things behind the pictures, make little shelves. I guess he went all the way out. Although I'm guessing if they find him, they're going to kill him, because they all think he's a murderer.
In 1966, Andy Dufresne escaped from Shawshank Prison. All they found of him was a muddy set of prison clothes and an old rock hammer, damn near worn down to the nub. I remember thinking it would take a man 600 years to tunnel through the wall with it.
I wonder where he put all the crap that he got from the wall, though.
Geology is the study of pressure and time.
Ah, that's clever.
And time.
Pressure and time. It's like the whole rocks theme explained in connection with the story. It's amazing.
Like I said, in prison, a man will do most anything to keep his mind occupied. Favorite hobby was toting his wall out into the exercise yard. A handful at a time.
I thought the debris down the leg was a thing from The Great Escape, when they were trying to escape that German prison. Oh, has he stolen the money or something? Or is that evidence of the money laundering?
How often do you really look at a man's shoes?
How did he get the suit out, though? Oh, he's got it on. Okay. Oh, that's what the rope was for. I thought maybe the rope was going to be so he could climb down. Ah, it's a perfect time to do it as well. During a thunderstorm. Oh. Oh my god, it's that shit. I like how he used a rock to smash it open, because he was into rock, so he would know what kind of rock would be suitable to do that.
Andy crawled to freedom through 500 yards of shit-smelling foulness I can't even imagine.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Or maybe I just don't want to. Just shy of half a mile.
Ah, yeah, that's what that was from.
Man, nobody ever laid eyes on.
And he knows how to set up a fake account and everything. And a fake identity.
Until that moment, proper ID,
Randall Stevens. Man, he was playing that long game.
And the signature was a spot-on match.
That is some big brain shit.
Did you add this to your outgoing mail?
All told, he blew town with better than $370,000 of Warden Norton's money.
Damn. Oh, is he sent that to the FBI? It's like he's some kind of like mega criminal now. This mega mastermind. Even though he didn't kill his wife in the first place.
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up...
Man, they will not survive in prison.
Norton had no intention of going that quietly.
Yeah, he'd have to kill himself. There's the only way out for him. There we go. But he's loaded more than one bullet, so yeah, there he goes. Fuck. It was the only way, I think, for him to get out.
Andy Dufresne, who crawled through a river of shit and came out clean on the other side.
I want to know what's underneath the wall that he told Red to go and get.
I guess I just missed my friend.
Yeah, it must suck for him, because now he's stuck in there. Like, his best mate's gone, and he's still serving all that time. Is he going to get his parole now, though? Now that he's got hope. Because we have to see what's underneath the wall.
You feel you've been rehabilitated?
To me, it's just a made-up word. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
Come on, let's find out what's on the wall. It's at the same place as Brooks. No way, the same supermarket as well. Or same job, at least.
You don't need to ask me every time you need to go take a piss.
It's all in the same place. It's like he's following the footsteps of Brooks, which might imply that he kills himself.
No way I'm gonna make it on the outside. So maybe they'd send me back. All I want is to be back where things make sense, where I won't have to be afraid all the time. Only one thing stops me. A promise I made to Andy.
Well, I don't think it's money, and it wouldn't be a harmonica because he's got that already. I really don't know what it's going to be. So good job nobody knocked it down while Andy was in prison. Oh, he didn't dig it very deep, did he? Jesus. I wonder if he put that there after he escaped then. Okay, here's some money. Maybe he'd planned it the whole time and he told him before he escaped because he had every intention. At that point, he was already planning on escaping, and I'm just going to leave that there for him.
Dear Red, if you're reading this, you've gotten out. I could use a good man to help me get my project on wheels.
I hope he goes. And it's given him something to live for now as well.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
So good quote. Why do I feel like there's going to be a roadblock and they're going to get him? That would suck.
If I can make it across the border.
You want to hope that driver stays on the road first, mate. Jesus. Okay, guys, that was the Shawshank Redemption. Let's talk about it. Stop before you go, because I know half of you do. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, a comment, and a subscribe. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers, I can open up the community tab, which means you guys get to have more input on what I watch, and we can also run polls and things like that. So if you did enjoy the video, please do give it a subscribe because it really does help the channel. Okay, guys, that was the Shawshank Redemption. I'm not gonna lie, that was a long, boring ass film, but it was really good at the end when everything started coming together and all the twists and the payoffs and that bit was amazing. That was really, really good. Really exciting, really interesting as well to see how it all panned out. The filmmaking, as with most things we watch on the channel here, was phenomenal. The writing was exceptional. The whole concept of the chess theme throughout the whole film, where Andy Dufresne was clearly playing a long game of chess, obviously very relevant to the overall arc of the film. That was great. The audio was really impressive as well. I noticed a lot of the times there was sounds it was very immersive. So you could hear all of the other prisoners all the way around and all the steps and their echoes and things like that, which really made you feel like you were actually in the prison with them. So that was exceptional sound design from that point of view. I made a few other notes. The narration, we seem to get a lot of narrated films on this channel so far. So that might just be a Stephen King thing, but there's a lot of narration. Stephen King does a lot of horror type things, and I guess suspense thrillers, mysteries maybe. So this was a big departure from his normal work, which was quite a surprise. The directing was fantastic, obviously. Roger Deakins was the cinematographer, as I said at the start. He deals with the light and the camera framing and things like that. And he has a style of lighting things with natural light, which you can see a lot in this film. But it didn't have the big, glossy Hollywood Roger Deakins look like Blade Runner 2049 does. But obviously, overall, looked fantastic. A lot of these films as well, they always look really hot. I don't know if it's like a theme they do with prisons to make you feel more uncomfortable, but everything just looks really hot all the time. The overall theme was pretty good. It was interesting to see how Tim Robbins' character, Andy Dufresne, goes into prison as an innocent man, and essentially becomes this big, like, mega criminal. He's like really intelligent. You know, he plans these things over a decade. It's almost as if, and he says it himself in the film, that it's prison that turns him into a criminal. And then you've got the whole concept of prison destroying people's lives rather than rehabilitating people. Brooks killed himself because he couldn't deal with life outside of prison because he'd been in for so long. That was almost identically mirrored with Morgan Freeman at the end, but obviously he picks the compass and then goes to the wall at the end as well. So he chooses a different path at the end. But definitely there's this theme that prison creates convicts. It's a cycle. It's something you end up being dependent on and reliant on if you are incarcerated. So that was really interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments, what you think the overall moral of the story was and things like that. Any bits of trivia, as always, stick them in the bottom. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and we'll get some more on the channel as well. Any suggestions, always welcome. And of course, if you haven't seen The Shawshank Redemption, I've probably just spoiled a lot of it, but give it a watch anyway, because it's definitely worth watching. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. And don't forget how cool my t-shirt is.